Hey everybody and welcome. I hope you guys are having an incredible day. Um Today I want to talk a little bit about something super simple and cheap that you can do in your home that will help you kind of tie in um mundane activities with manifesting, because it is all about the mindset, but it definitely helps to have things that help you really focus on that and focus on those intentions and stuff like that. So, super simple. Um, Something that I always like to do whenever I'm doing things like this. I always like to have a little sage going, doing a little smudging before I get started, just to kind of make sure that I don't have any lingering negativity and stuff like that while I'm going about, and just to kind of make sure that what I'm doing um, is kind of cleansed in that way and stuff too. So, and I have one of these that I'm going to put it in as well so it can keep going and burn safely. Guys, always use fire safety, please. So, for this, I just got a cheap 6-pack of water. I also got this big alkaline water, and I'm going to explain why, but it was in a blue bottle, so I only got one of those. But that's going to play to our advantage with this, so I'm excited to show you how in just a little bit. Some markers, some printer paper, tape, and some food coloring. So this is all that we need for this. You can literally get all of these things at the Dollar Tree. So just saying. There's sometimes when you're manifesting things that you need to put a little more into it, and money is the easiest way to do that, because money is an energy exchange, and there are certain times that you need to put that money into it. But there are certain day-to-day things that you do that do not have to be expensive at all. So I'm sure that there's a lot of these that you already have around your house that you wouldn't even have to buy. So there's that. Now, for the paper, I just folded it into thirds, and I'm gonna cut it. And while I do that, I want to talk a little bit about what we're doing. So we're going to be infusing these water bottles with our intention, and that way, when we drink the water, we are going to be taking those intentions and the energy that we put into it into us to help us further manifest. This is what I mean when I talk about turning your daily routines into rituals. When I talk about your everyday activities being focused on intention and manifesting, even if that just means that it's going to be slowing you down for a couple of seconds for you to really think about that thing that you're drawing into you, literally by drinking, drawing into you, that makes a big difference. So, sometimes it's all about that. And we're using the food coloring because we're adding a little bit of chromotherapy into this. For those of you that are not familiar with that, it's also known as color therapy. And it means that your body responds differently to different colors. Some people, there's so many different ways you can incorporate it. You can incorporate it by doing what we're about to do. You can incorporate it through colored lights, through putting colored screens and things like that up and using natural light. There's so many different ways, and there's a lot of people that are like, you know, oh, color therapy, it doesn't work, it's fake and stuff like that. But here's the thing, if color therapy didn't work, big companies wouldn't spend millions of dollars in advertising based on what colors affect us in what ways. So there's that. If it's good enough to elicit an immediate appetite response or trust response or optimistic response or whatever else, then it's good enough to add a couple of drops to our water to make us think about healing or whatever else. So, something to think about and keep in mind through all of this. And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to open these bottles first and be thinking about some really good intentions for them. But while I'm doing that for these bottles that I'm kind of considering clear slates because they are in fact clear, I want to talk a little bit about the blue one. So blue is a great healing color. It's soothing. It's comforting in that sort of way. And you guys know I am in the final stages of pregnancy here. So, I can use all the healing and soothing and everything else that I can get. So, with that being said, this one is going to be all about that. And I liked the fact that, number one, it's an alkaline water, and it has electrolytes and stuff in it, which, you know, are all really great for pregnant mamas and everybody. And the fact that it was already blue. So I really like that. And, you know, because the bottle itself is blue, when I'm done drinking this, if I wanted to reuse the bottle, obviously the water wouldn't be the same combination that this is, but I can still get the effects of the blue without having to add anything to it. So that's pretty neat and convenient. So, yeah. So for this one, I'm not as artistic as some of you are out there. So some of you can go wild and crazy with these labels, and then there's gonna be people like me. So we're just doing the best that we can today. Bear with me. So, for this one, I think that and y'all keep these things simple. We are naming the water. We are not writing a paragraph about it, okay? So, don't put like too much like crazy pressure and stuff like that on yourself for this, okay? So for this one, you know, going with the keeping it super simple and stuff like that, I'm just gonna call it Pregnancy Bliss. Simple. And for this, I'm going to tape it to the bottle. Now, obviously I'm doing this video with you guys, so right now I'm kind of going through the motions in that sort of way, but I would suggest when you guys do this to like put on some music that really resonates with the intentions that you guys are wanting to attract, and really get into it and be, you know, really thinking about what you're putting into the water. So it's my pregnancy bliss water. And I'm going to be doing that with these afterwards later on today. I'm going to be focusing on putting those intentions in there and just kind of meditating on each one of the bottles to, you know, really help bring those points home for that. So, we have the pregnancy bliss. And now on to the clear slates, clean slates, the empty canvases. So for this, we can do something like, ooh, here's the good one here. Because I know that everyone can always use a little more of this. So, especially with the stress of just daily life and things like that. So, let's do one that's a self-love one. Okay? And when we're drinking this, we're just going to take a few minutes to, like, focus on what we love about ourselves. Whatever that is. It doesn't, like, you know, whatever that means to you. So, when we drink this water, we're going to remember to focus on something about ourselves that we love, and we're going to remember that we are worthy of love, and that we have every right to love ourselves, right, you guys? Because we do. So, put that on there. Okay, so we have the label, and I'm gonna use a very obvious color choice for this one, but I'm like hoping that it's not going to make it a weird red. So let's see. Okay, no, that's just super cute pink. So, okay. So, oh, well, it looks kind of orange in the video, but it's super pink in real life. So, there's that. So, we have that one. Okay, well, let's talk about it really soon. So, I'm going to do one more for you guys. Okay, I'm going to do one more of these for you guys. And because you get the idea, and I'm not trying to keep you guys here all day on these different things, because these are my things that, you know, that come to mind. I'm sure that you could have a million different things that would come to mind for you. So, take one more label, and, you know, let's have some fun with it and do well, we can definitely talk about that in a minute. Okay, for those days that you're having a slow work day, or week or whatever, and you are trying to think about those money moves and things like that, this is going to be a fun one to drink to inspire you with that, and just really help bring that intention home. So, money magnet. So, what we're going to do for this one is, anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to get this. Okay, let's see, what color will we use? Alright, so, since these bottles are super full, and I figured that out on the last one, I'm actually going to put the drops in before I put the label on. Learning experience. So, gonna do it like that. And let's see. Okay, that's a nice vibe, like vibrant green that we have going on here. Nice and money looking. So, so now I can put the label on. Alright. So I don't know, it's interesting. Some water bottles are like fuller than others when you open them. Have you guys ever noticed that? So some of them, it's like, I don't know, I feel like they're wasting water. Because you fill it so full that immediately as soon as you open it, a little bit spills out. Maybe there's just some reason for that that I'm not familiar with, but it seems like a waste. Okay. So, label, there you go. I'm going to be putting, like I said, I'm going to meditate on these a little bit, and then I'm going to be putting them in the refrigerator so they can get nice and cold. This is just an easy way to, like I said, use your daily routine to manifest, because we all need to stay hydrated and stuff like that. So if we're going to be drinking water anyway, why not infuse it? And if you're not comfortable with the food coloring, you don't have to use it. You can also use something else and stuff like that. I'm just trying to show you how simple it is and how using the things that you have around you can help you manifest and do the things that you need to do. So, and oh, by the way, this is how people with nails open a can. If you guys have any additional questions or anything like that, or you want to share your experiences, I would love to hear about them below. Feel free to comment. If you need help or guidance with anything, or you need a personalized reading to see where you are, where you need to go in your manifesting, definitely send me a message, and I'm happy to help you with that as well. And you know, I always have spiritual products for you guys depending on your own individual needs. So let me know how I can help you. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys again soon. Thanks so much for watching.